A recent poll that I posted on LinkedIn showed me that the biggest challenge that people have to posting videos on platforms such as LinkedIn is not knowing what to say. That was 80% of people had that as their biggest challenge. You might find that surprising. These are business owners and experts in their field. Why would this be such a huge challenge? The truth is, it's a huge challenge because you're an expert in your field. You have all this knowledge and information in your head, but you want to somehow communicate that to someone who doesn't have the same expertise. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips that will help you figure out what to say in your videos. The first thing I'd say is to keep as a guiding principle the idea that the video is not about you. It's about your audience. So when you're thinking about planning what you want to say for a video, always keep this guiding principle in mind. What is helpful right now for my audience? So now let's take a look at these 3 tips. The first one is figuring out why you want to post your videos. And that can be for several reasons. Everyone will be different. One reason could be that you want to help your audience. It's so much easier and more effective to explain something in the form of a video rather than typing it out. So maybe you just really want to help your audience solve a problem and share something, and so that's why you want to do this in the form of a video. When you do a video, you also share some of yourself with your audience. It's a great way for your audience to get to know you, so that could be another reason. When you speak on a video, your audience gets to know what you might be like to work with as a coach or a consultant or a trainer. So you share some of who you are when you do a video about your expertise. Or you also might want to increase your engagement. People like to watch videos, so you'll get people engage with you and you'll have more of a presence on social media. So that could be another reason. So the second tip, after working out why you want to do your videos and being clear on that, the next one is to work out your objectives. You've probably already done this in terms of your business, but you need to be clear about your objectives for your videos as well. So who is your target audience? That's really important to bear in mind. Who is it that you're trying to communicate to? And what is it that you want to communicate? And what is the purpose of what you say? Is it to inform your audience? Is it to entertain them? Is it to educate them? What really is the purpose? Perhaps you want to inspire your audience. So be clear about your objectives for each of your videos. The last thing is to create a content plan. So think about what you actually want to communicate and then start breaking it down. So get a pen and paper out and brainstorm a load of ideas, everything about what you do. So for instance, if I were to do this, then I would say, okay, well, I'm a virtual speaking coach and I help business owners speak with confidence on camera for their videos and online presentations. That's a bit broad to do a video about, so how can I break it down further? What I've done is I've broken my area into 3 key areas, which is what I call my methodology. And in this methodology, there are 3 key parts, which is to learn to manage nerves and anxiety, become competent with the technology involved, and master public speaking techniques for online communication. So the fact that I've broken it down into these 3 key areas helps to guide me in terms of my content. So again, they're far too broad to do a video on, but let's say I choose one of them, learning to manage nerves and anxiety. Let's pick that as an example. So what topics can I talk about in this particular category? So some of you have seen my videos on how not to cringe when you see your video back, or how to overcome anxiety when speaking in front of others. So these are the subtopics within that category. So to help you think about these categories, you can also think about what questions do people ask you? What problems do they have? What mistakes do they make? And how can you help them to solve that problem? So be specific with your topic. So for example, in this video came as a result of me posting this poll when people said their biggest challenge was not knowing what to say. So I decided to answer that specific question. So whatever you do, try to break it down and answer a specific question that will help your audience solve a problem. So those are my 3 key areas to helping you figure out what to say in your videos. Being clear about your why you want to do your videos, being clear about your objectives, and being clear about your content plan by first brainstorming some ideas and then breaking it down. So I hope that helps. If you want more like this, then do subscribe to my channel. But in the meantime, my challenge to you is to set some time aside to work through these 3 main tips and start getting your videos out there and sharing your content with your audience.